Hello there, I'm Shira Abu Mansoor. You are now watching English News at 5. Focus on economic recovery and prosperity of the people among the factors that allow the approval of Budget 2021. Reviewing on the matter, Deputy Chief Minister Tan Sri Dr. James Jimut Masing said the approved Budget 2021 showed the MP's maturity in bringing up the voice of the people in the Parliament. Masing said the support on the passing of the Budget 2021 on Thursday has opened up opportunity for the government to continue administering the nation. He believes the government under the leadership of Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin is able to deal with the impact of the COVID-19 crisis. Masing pointed out the challenges posed by this health pandemic is a new deadly threat to Malaysia and the world. Therefore, he called for all parties to work together, reduce politicking, and apply their knowledge and expertise to make this nation a better place for the nation. The Election Commission today said the polls for the P054 Gerik Perak and N66 Bugaya Sabah by-elections on January 16, 2021. Election Commission Chairman Dato' Abdul Ghani Saleh said both by-elections must be held following vacancy notices from the Dewan Rakyat and Sabah State Legislative Assembly.
According to him, the nomination for the by-election has been set for January 4, while early voting is set for January 12. The two by-elections were forced to be held due to the unexpected vacancies of the seats following the death of their respective incumbents. Gerik seat incumbent Dato' Hasbullah Osman died on November 16, while Bugaya State seat incumbent Manis Muka Muhammad Darah died on November 17. With regards to the election, Abdul Ghani said the Election Commission has decided to follow the COVID-19 prevention guidelines for the implementation of election to prevent new outbreaks of COVID-19. According to the guidelines, nominated candidates are only allowed to establish one operation room, while smaller operation room or places for supporters to congregate are not allowed whatsoever.
No cases of weapon smuggling were reported in Sarawak so far. As such, Sarawak General Operations Force (GOF) are always vigilant in facing such possibility.
Sarawak Commissioner of Police Dato' Aidi Ismail said Sarawak has a special force to monitor smuggling activities in the state.
Walaupun kita tidak boleh ambil ringan perkara ini yang seperti yang berlaku di sepadan Malaysia Thailand tu. Dan kita akan terus pastikanlah anggota-anggota yang buat kawalan sempadan ni bersiap sedia dah dengan apa sewa ancaman yang mungkin berlaku.
He said this when commenting on the Tuesday incident which resulted in the death of a GOF personnel Sergeant Baharudin Ramli, while his partner Sergeant Norihan was seriously injured following a shootout with smugglers in Padang Besar, Perlis.
Military armoured vehicles and personnel from Department of Criminal Investigation (JSJ) and Narcotic Criminal Investigation Department Bukit Aman (JSJN) will be moved to Malaysia-Thailand border. Inspector General of Police Tan Sri Abdul Hamid Bado said this is to tighten and strengthen its entry border.
The move to tighten borders follows the second incident of the cross-border attack on the General Operation Force, after the first attack one day before the incident, which has caused 1 casualties and 1 injured. He said operational teams from JSJ, JSJN and the Commando Unit 69 will be mobilized to the border area to cripple smuggling activities. Abdul Hamid also expressed his pride to GOF personnel, their dedication in performing duties despite the attacks.
Welcome back. The passing of 2021 budget at the policy level has brought relief and hopes for fishermen and farmers to continue to persevere during the COVID-19 pandemic. Sarawak's Fishermen Association, PENESA Chairman Jam Hajimi said the increase of fishermen's living allowance from 250 ringgit to 300 ringgit to be dispersed beginnings next year shown the government's concern towards the group. He said the allowance is a very meaningful gift from the government which helps a lot of the affected groups in continuing their daily lives, especially the fishermen and farmers. Besides, the increase of allowance to 300 ringgit has invigorated the socio-economic activities of the community. For Kedah State Fisheries Director Abdul Halim Marzuki, the passing of the budget was important for the survival of the fisheries sector and assist fishermen to pull through the COVID-19 pandemic. He said the increase in the living allowance of fishermen was very helpful since the pandemic has affected the group's sales revenue. Apart from fisheries, he hopes for the government would also focus on certain infrastructure to help raise the productivity of the sector. Meanwhile, Tumpat Area Fishermen Association Chairman Muhammad Syam Abdul Qadir was happy the budget had been passed as it meant a lot for the 400 fishermen registered in Tumpat district, especially in today's uncertain weather and the challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. However, he proposed that the government can also approve the license for additional equipment for trawl fishing during the monsoon season, PTMT, for 4 months from November to March to all Class A or traditional fishermen. The Employees Provident Fund's ICNA facility is now open to all EPF contributors whose income has been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. The maximum amount that can be taken out has been raised from 9,000 ringgit to 10,000 ringgit.
Finance Minister Tengku Datuk Sri Zafrul Abdulaziz said ICNR is now open to more than 8 million EPF members compared with only 2 million previously. He added contributors only need to apply online or go to any EPF branch and show proof of job loss. Zafrul specifically said notice of no pay leave or a cut in salary, allowance or overtime pay or income reductions if they are self-employed.
Justru, setelah saya berbincang lanjut dengan pengurusan KWSP pagi tadi, sukacita diumumkan bahawa program ICNA kini dibuka dan diperluaskan kepada semua ahli yang terjejas pendapatan mereka. Terima kasih Menteri. Tidak kira sama ada disebabkan hilang pekerjaan ataupun telah terkurang pendapatan mereka tahun ini, ahli tersebut layak memohon untuk membuat pengeluaran dari akaun satu. Tanpa mengira sama ada ahli tersebut bekerja sektor formal atau bekerja sendiri, tanpa mengira ahli aktif mencarum atau tidak. Selagi terjejas pendapatan dengan ketara, bolehlah mengeluarkan simpanan dari akaun satu.
Moving on to the world news. The world has reached the grim milestone of 60 million cumulative positive COVID-19 cases with 1.43 million deaths. According to the latest data by Johns Hopkins University, more than 700,000 new positive cases were recorded in a 24-hour period, bringing the total to 60,803,071 cases.
America morbidly leads the world as the country worst affected, with more than 12.8 million cases. India recorded over 9.26 million cases, while Brazil reported 6.11 million cases. Statistics from Johns Hopkins University also revealed that total deaths around the world due to COVID-19 have reached 1.43 million. America continues to report the highest number of deaths with over 263,000, followed by Brazil with 170,000 deaths.
And that concludes the English news at 5. Don't forget to watch Nightline at 11:30 p.m. tonight with Radzi Ahmad. Until then, I'm Shira Abu Mansur. Thank you for watching.